When we think about retirement, one of the first questions that comes to mind is, how much money do I need? For many, the figure of $500,000 feels like an achievable yet significant goal. But the burning question is, can you really retire on $500,000? The answer isn't a simple yes or no. It depends on your lifestyle, location, and financial discipline. Let's dive deep into this topic and uncover some surprising insights that might completely change how you view retirement planning. First, let's understand why $500,000 is such a pivotal number. For many, it's a psychological milestone. It feels like a lot of money, enough to give a sense of security, but not so unattainable that it's out of reach. It's also a number often quoted in financial planning circles as a moderate retirement fund for those living outside high-cost urban areas. Whether $500,000 is enough depends entirely on three critical factors: your annual spending, your investment strategy, and how long you live. The 4% rule is often used as a guideline for retirement planning. It suggests you can withdraw 4% of your portfolio annually, adjusted for inflation, and have a high probability of not running out of money. With $500,000, this means you could withdraw $20,000 per year. But here's the catch: $20,000 might not go as far as you think, especially with inflation, healthcare costs, and unexpected expenses. The average retiree in the US spends about $48,000 annually, according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics. This means you'd need to either significantly cut your expenses or find ways to supplement your income. To make $500,000 work, you'd need to focus on a lean fire, financial independence, retire early lifestyle. This involves living frugally, often in a low-cost area, and prioritizing experiences over material possessions. For example, retirees in countries like Mexico, Portugal, or Thailand can live comfortably on $20,000 a year due to lower living costs. Your location can make or break your retirement budget, living in a high-cost city like New York or San Francisco. Forget about $500,000 lasting you more than a few years. However, moving to a more affordable area can stretch your savings dramatically. Consider this: cities like Tulsa, Oklahoma, or Cincinnati, Ohio, offer a lower cost of living, allowing retirees to maintain a comfortable lifestyle on a smaller budget. Internationally, countries like Panama, Ecuador, or the Philippines have become havens for retirees. With $500,000, you could live luxuriously for decades. Relying solely on withdrawing from your savings is risky. Instead, growing your portfolio during retirement can make $500,000 last longer. This is where strategies like the bucket method come in. In this method, your portfolio is divided into three parts: cash reserves for immediate expenses, 1 to 3 years, bonds or dividend-paying stocks for medium-term income, and growth-oriented investments like index funds for long-term gains. A well-balanced portfolio could yield a 5 to 7% return annually, which might allow you to withdraw more than 4% without depleting your principal. For example, if your $500,000 portfolio earns 6% annually, you could withdraw $30,000 a year and still maintain your balance. One of the most unpredictable aspects of retirement planning is healthcare. According to Fidelity, the average couple retiring at 65 will need approximately $315,000 for medical expenses during retirement. With $500,000, that's over 60% of your total savings. This is why securing affordable healthcare is crucial. For US retirees, enrolling in Medicare can significantly reduce costs. Alternatively, many countries with lower living costs also offer affordable healthcare plans for retirees. How long you live plays a huge role in whether $500,000 is enough. If you retire at 65 and live until 85, that's 20 years of withdrawals. But what if you live to 95 or beyond? This is where annuities can be a helpful tool. Immediate annuities provide a guaranteed income for life, reducing the risk of outliving your money. Deferred annuities start payouts later in life, offering a financial safety net if you live longer than expected. To make $500,000 stretch further, consider supplementing your income. Even $10,000 a year from part-time work or a side hustle can make a huge difference. Passive income streams are another option. For example, a $500,000 portfolio yielding 4% in dividends provides $20,000 annually. Renting out a property or even a room in your home can generate additional cash flow. Don't underestimate the impact of inflation. At an average rate of 3% per year, prices double roughly every 24 years. This means that $20,000 today will feel like $10,000 in purchasing power in just a couple of decades. To combat this, include inflation-protected assets in your portfolio, such as TIPS, Treasury inflation-protected securities, or real estate, which tends to appreciate over time. Social Security can also play a critical role in augmenting your income. The average monthly benefit in the US is about $1,800, which translates to $21,600 annually. While this won't cover all your expenses, combining Social Security with your $20,000 annual portfolio withdrawal can make a significant difference, boosting your total yearly income to over $40,000. Another important consideration is debt. Entering retirement debt-free is one of the most effective ways to stretch your $500,000. Paying off high-interest debt, such as credit cards or personal loans, before retiring ensures that your limited funds go towards living expenses rather than servicing debt. Similarly, downsizing your home or refinancing your mortgage can free up additional funds for retirement. Here's a roadmap to help you maximize your retirement savings, cut unnecessary expenses, simplify your lifestyle, and focus on what truly brings you happiness. Downsize your living situation. A smaller home or moving to a lower-cost area can free up significant resources. Stay invested and avoid cashing out your portfolio entirely. Let it grow during retirement. Explore part-time work or freelancing. Even a small income stream can reduce the pressure on your savings. Plan for healthcare by researching your options and setting aside a dedicated fund for medical expenses. Embrace geo-arbitrage by considering retiring abroad to stretch your dollars further. Additionally, stay proactive about financial literacy. Retirement planning doesn't stop the day you leave the workforce. Regularly review your budget, investment performance, and healthcare costs. Adjust your strategy as needed to account for changes in the economy or your personal situation. Knowledge and adaptability are your greatest allies in making $500,000 last.